He's called him Jamer. All right, there we go. Now we're live on everything.
That's outside.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's one of those things for me where it's like, I don't necessarily care who wins the World Baseball Classic either. So I'll be keeping along with it, but I'm probably not going to make it a point to watch like every game. You ruined the Top G's vibe. The fact that he calls himself the Top G is so fucking stupid. Get out, ball. Attaboy, Jorge. That's just some fucking wannabe Andrew Tate bullshit. You know? And I'm sorry, if a vibe gets ruined because someone said, no, you're wrong. Yikes. That ball. Dude, I'm fucking this kid. Jesus. This guy's getting fucking hit. Canada caught cheating in curling. Trump needs to fix this. The fuck is Trump gonna do? Corver with a follow on TikTok. Welcome in. Much appreciated. Darren O'Day. It's the third inning. Oh! That's out of play. Thank God. I was gonna say, I'm all over that. Am I banned in there? No. He blocked me on Twitter, but I'm not banned. More tariffs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you see he's holding up that bridge that Canada's building, right?
That ball's foul. Ball, that's just out. 3.
Damn, dude. I'm late? Fuck. Did you read the full story on the bridge? I saw something along the lines of, like, he wants Canada to, like, thank the United States for everything that they've done for them or some shit like that.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Trump's name found in the Canadian curling cheat files. Imagine. Isn't it really funny how in 2016 he basically won the election because he harped on the fucking emails from Hillary Clinton? Just for him to have his own email scandal?
On the tag, you're out.
Bot Ricks. Oh, God. PCI shrinkage? What about PCI shrinkage?
0-1.
What's good, Nathan? What you up to? That ball is pooped on. Oh, my God, Alfonso. Apparently the owner of the bridge is a friend. Shocker. Fucking shocker, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rip your ears. Woo! Oh, I just missed it.
Ball, that's outside.
I can just imagine, like, these resub messages where someone just, like, responds to you and something, and you just see them going into a microphone going, that's basically what it fucking is. Mike, welcome back, sir. Happy 26 months with a primer. Gentlemen, let's see, oh, wrong button. Gentlemen, let's get some resubs up in this shit for Mike. Fucking our ears for 26 months. It is too early in the morning. It's my birthday. Hooray! Happy birthday! You didn't see it because you're not on the Twitch stream, but happy birthday! There's confetti. I love you. I love how you keeping up the 2016 throwback, but keep it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he won the election specifically because of that. That was the scandal that probably tilted the fucking tables. Just for him to be mentioned in the Epstein files like 40,000 times. Are you gambling on the G League All-Star game? If you're gambling on the G League All-Star game, you need to call the fucking hotline. There's not much of a step from G League fucking All-Star game to Korean ping pong. And that's how you know you're in trouble. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. What's my present? I'll spit on you. How about that?
0-1.
Judge and Roman co-captains. Why the fuck would Roman Anthony be a co-captain on Team USA? Of all people on that team, why would it be Roman fucking Anthony?
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
He said that works. I'd rather watch curling. Crazy. Is Polymarket and Call Sheet? It's, I don't know what kind of scheme it is, but there's a scheme in there somewhere. It's an unregulated betting site. You could bet on literally anything. Like, there's no way that shit's gonna last for another 5 years.
0-1's the count. Ball.
There's probably so much fraud in that fucking app, dude. Or those apps, I should say. I saw a guy, he was on the... It was something about the Super Bowl. This guy was making 80-cent bets on the Super Bowl and all these different things. He got every single question correct. And won, like, it was like $16,000. And it's just like, there's no way this is legit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Like, there's no way this is legal. Like, you could literally make money simply by being an insider. That ball is fucking shit on. How do you get ready? How should you get ready for 26? Play a little ranked, baby. Gotta play ranked. You gotta get your skills back. If you want to torture yourself, you could play BR.
Now
Andrew Miller. I have 0 99s. Oh. Well, I would get a team full of 99s first, and then go into ranked. Grind Diamond Quest. Low key, though. No, dead ass. Low key. Do the Extreme Diamond Quest. You get 2 really good guys out of that. Oh.
0-1.
Oh. Come on.
Ball, that's out.
Cassie's a Padre? Oh, God. That whole scenario is really interesting. Apparently, like, he would just, like, cuss out the coaches and shit. I don't know. I don't know how much all that's real. Ah, fuck me. Alright, we're on 3rd. Shit, we might mercy this guy.
Got him.
4-time top 50, my dick. You're about to get fucking mercied on Hall of Fame. Or that's a great, yeah, exactly. Where the fuck's Cassie gonna play? DH?
0-1's the count.
Well, apparently there was like some like disrespect thing or some shit. I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. I just saw something about it. Apparently, like, an anonymous player came out that apparently said that he was calling, like, he was talking to coaches how no player should ever talk to a coach and, like, all these different things. But when I see anonymous player, I'm like, okay, y'all just definitely made that up. I mean, honestly, Pac, that's a good start. Do if you're able to, do some of the extreme stuff. You get a lot of good stuff out of that.
The third baseman, number 13, Chaz Chisholm Jr.
Chaz Chisholm. Ball.
What do you got?
Oh my god. Dude. What the fuck? That ball's pooped on. Good job, Jazz. Oh. Yeah, Santana is in the Extreme Diamond Quest, I think. Him and Kenley.
Now pitching, Troy Melton.
Yeah, I saw the beer into the dugout thing. That was kind of funny. He broke some unwritten... I hate the whole fucking unwritten rules thing.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That shit's so fucking stupid. Oh, come on. Okay,
Ball
2-2. Come on.
2-2 the count.
Ah, fuck. Trevor May did a video about it, or the beer, or all the stuff for that why he's no longer a Philly. I'm gonna play Stellaris or MLB today. Do both, no balls. Just the whole, okay, gotcha. Bro, Stellaris is such a good game. The Olympics have been electric. I really haven't been watching it. I don't really care about the Olympics, quite honestly. Like, there's like a couple things, like if it's on, I'll just watch it because it's on, but I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to watch the Olympics. Oh my god. How the fuck are you hitting that? Very early on a changeup in the dirt? Away? Make the play. Thank you.
He's out.
Yeah, again, I'm just surprised Castellanos is getting a contract. You know, maybe it's just for, like, vet presence or something. But, like, I mean, everybody in this chat combined had more WAR than Nick Castellanos last year. And, like, his numbers have just been falling off steadily for the last, like, 4 years.
Third baseman, number 3.
So it's just like, what are we doing?
Ball inside.
I mean, it makes sense for the Phillies to want to get rid of him, though. They get the roster spot back. You can call up one of your young guys and develop him.
Aye. 0-1.
Dude, fucking Rendon's such a weird situation. I hate when people compare Rendon to Chris Bryant. Like, Anthony Rendon, like, actually hated playing baseball.
2 bases.
At least Chris Bryant is trying to come back. There we go. Stop the bleeding. There we go, Musina. Good job. I mean, the blurred background, I don't necessarily think that's like an MLB Stadium thing. I think that's just like anything for like weird lighting. I mean, I think MLB Stadiums actually were borderline playable this year. Not every single one of them, but some of them actually played very well. I saw Castellanos went to the Padres. When he was a national, he hated playing baseball. He only played it because he didn't get paid. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, Rendon is on record saying that baseball is just a job to him. He didn't give a shit about baseball. He just saw it as a paycheck, and that's exactly what it was to him. You know, Chris Bryant is at least like trying to play again.
Outside.
He just can't because he's in so much pain.
Aye.
I mean, Chris Bryant is to the point where he's having like issues just in everyday life.
The count is full.
I don't think it needs to be studied. I'll tell you what it is right now. He's got a degenerative disc disease. Boom. Career's over. That's just how it is. Well, that goes into the burnout. You know, when you're only playing at the same 3 stadiums the entire fucking year, like, it gets boring because it's just the same thing every single time. That's why, I mean, the last few days, or the last few weeks, I've been playing at Truist, I've been playing at Yankee Stadium, I've been playing in Angel Stadium, I've been playing at PNC, I've been playing in Great American.
Ball.
Like, I'm playing at all these different fields, and the game's actually been fun because it looks different. And the stadiums don't play that badly. Like confirmed? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been like that. Strasburg struggles getting out of bed due to his neck, right? And it's just like when you have a disease like that, like you just can't come back from that. Damn, dude. I'm hitting the shit out of the ball. It's just to somebody.
Got him.
Right, almost. Oh, I was just saying, right was the same way. He had a degenerative disc disease, and it killed his career.
Hey!
I saw Seth. Yeah, I rated him last night.
0-1.
I was on super late just because I was bored. I was playing Ready the Show. Yeah, Prince Fielder, same situation. Yep. I mean, Prince Fielder, if his career didn't end early, he probably is a Hall of Famer. Like, legitimately. Oh, come on, you gotta send him. He made fun of him yesterday. I said something like, he asked, like, I can't remember what question he did, but I made a Tracy's mom joke. He was like, oh, okay. Seth was in the Tubbsy files. Lock it in. That was good, Gabba. Break that bat. What?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drop that bitch in. Oh, what? Can we react to the TP USA halftime show? I'm not giving those people money, even if it's only cents. I'm not going to give them any more attention than what they already don't deserve.
Now pitching, Jared Kaden.
Sure, dude. Why not? 95? Damn. All right, Jorge. That ball is pooped on, Jorge. Landy with a follow over on Twitch. Welcome in. Much appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Have I lost weight? I mean, over time, yeah. I've kind of been about the same for the last few months. Prince was kind of on a downward slope anyway, from what I remember, so I don't know. Well, he was on a downward slope because of the injury. I also trimmed my beard recently, so that also might that might be why it looks like that. Because it was a bit thicker. I trimmed it down the other day, so. Or a combination of the two.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jasm Jr. Little MLB The Show banger right here. Dude, I want them to bring back the rock heavy soundtracks so badly. Give me like the soundtracks from like 2007, 2008.
All 1.
Bro, we had fucking MCR and Fall Out Boy in a game in MLB 06 on the soundtracks. Like, that's fucking heat. Speaking of not watching shit, Ben Verlander did a 35-minute video on his brother Justin returning. 35 minutes? Holy shit. Jeez. What's good, CW? What you up to? Yeah, I think Verlander retires after this year. I think he's officially on his retirement tour.
Oh.
Just ended at home kind of thing. Oh, come on, dude.
Olé!
Olé! See! 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 The Tigers could low-key win it all? No.
Nope.
No.
Outside.
Not at all. If everything works out the way it should, the Dodgers are winning the World Series, no problem. You can maybe make the argument that the Tigers can make the World Series at this point, but definitely not win it.
0-2 is the count.
See, but at the same time, I also don't know what JV can do for Scooble. I mean, because in my opinion, right now, Scooble in his current situation is better than JV's entire career.
Ball, that pitch
Like,
out.
peak-wise. So, I don't know. Ah, fuck me. They have the pitching to get there now? I mean, the pitching, yes, but, I mean, they need more than just pitching. You also need to keep in mind that the Dodgers have a fucking all-star lineup.
He's out.
Dodgers are the most pathetic store, bought 3P. I mean, hey, they won. The thing that, like, as much as it bothers me what the Dodgers are doing, it's also something that every team in baseball can do. So it's just like, until there's rule changes, like, we kind of can't complain about it because every team can do it. Yeah, the Dodgers are not the issue, exactly.
Inside ball.
It's a wild take on JV and Scooble. How? Verlander has never won back-to-back Cy Youngs. Scooble's in the first 5 years of his career has already done it. Fuck. Teams like the Reds... I wouldn't put the Red Sox on that list, but the Nationals and the Marlins are issues, yes. The Red Sox spend money. Yeah, the problem with baseball is that the bottom half of the league refuses to have a payroll. Teams like the Pirates, the Nationals, the Marlins, the Rockies, the White Sox, like, they refuse to carry a payroll, so they never do anything. So, of course, the good players go to the teams that are spending money. But that's also why those teams stay garbage for their entire franchise history, because they refuse to spend money. The last 2 years, the White Sox or the Red Sox? Because if the Red Sox have definitely spent more than $12 million in the last 2 years. That's completely wrong, because Bregman signed with them. That was 36 right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Red Sox also signed Sonny Gray this year. I'm pretty sure Garrett Crochet signed for them last year, too. What? Your information's wrong. I bet Yoshi has a contract worth more than $12 million. Oh, probably.
Now pitching.
Josh Hader. Uh-oh, here comes the glitch pitcher. You might be thinking White Sox, Seth. So his two-seamer, sometimes the movement on it is glitched. And then there are issues where, oh, attaboy, Belly. There are issues where sometimes in the two-seam, it, like, you'll be completely squared up on it. 125 power, good timing, dead middle PCI, and it'll be like 86 off the bat. I think it's like a desync issue with the pitch. Let me see if this is written in Australia. Attaboy. The White Sox just signed Murakami, so they might be over 12 million. I forget how big his deal was. I remember being actually not that big.
0-1.
But even, I know the White Sox did nothing last year, signing-wise. I know that for sure, for a fact. But I mean, again, same thing. It's just like, you know, why? Like, every single team in the league can afford at least $100 million of payroll. There is zero reason for any Major League Baseball team to have a payroll of less than 100 mil. 2 years, 34, yeah. That's 17, yeah. O's fan here, division's gonna be hell. I don't think it's really gonna be hell. I mean, because, like, the Yankees are the same exact team, almost identical. The Red Sox didn't really get much better. You know, they made some improvements, but they also lost some stuff. And then the Blue Jays got worse. So it's like, But the problem is the Dodgers can afford $250 million a year. Well, I mean, the Dodgers are only carrying a $300 million payroll because no other team in the league is competitive for top free agents. I mean, every time there's a top free agent on the market, it's always Mets, Yankees, Dodgers. That's the first three teams you think of because those are the only three teams that freely spend money. You know, and then every now and then you'll have a team like the Cubs or the Braves or, you know, a team like that that's willing to spend money, but they almost never have the top bid.
He's out.
Exactly. Marlins, A's, Pirates, Rays. Cleveland's willing to spend. They have spent before. The Reds are another one, though. Yes, exactly. The Reds. GG's, boys. Yeah, the Nationals, the Rockies. Just teams that have been trash for the last 20 years because they don't carry a payroll, so their teams can never be good. That's good, Rock. Cleveland signs. I would say Cleveland does spend a little bit of money. Their payroll kind of hovers around 120 to 150. Every now and then they'll kind of drop payroll, but they'll be willing to sign players and re-sign players at the time when like they really need to. Because I mean they do have good quality players like J-Ram and you know they had Bieber at one point. Shane Baz. Oh God. I don't think the Orioles will be good. I mean, because like Pete's the only good guy that's listed there. Ward and Helsley are not what they used to be. Bassett is actually not bad. He's like average. Shane Baz stinks. Like Cleveland's about to free up $20 million for who or what? Ow. Any chance the Pirates re-sign Skeens? No. Absolutely fucking not. He'll be traded by the time he gets to free agency. So, Nats moved from Montreal in the last 20 years and won a championship. Nats used to spend, just not now. Also, there's still the example of you don't spend money, your team's going to be bad for a while. I mean, they haven't been good since they won the World Series. Yeah, that was 7 years ago. Do they even have a playoff appearance since then? I actually don't know. Nathan, oh no, that's wrong. Wrong platform. Cheesehead with a follow on Twitch. Welcome in, much appreciated. Skeens, future Yankee. I mean, it's gonna be Yankees, Mets, or Dodgers. Simple as that. It's Yankees, Mets, or Dodgers. They stink because they got rid of Rendon. No. How do you feel the Yankees and Dodgers are against the salary cap because they... What? I don't think that the Yankees and Dodgers are the only sole teams against salary caps. But what's happened... The issue in baseball right now is not solved by a salary cap. Not to mention the Players Union will never allow a salary cap to happen at this point. You got to keep in mind the leagues that have a salary cap in place have had it in place for over 50, 60 years.
Leading off for the Ladybugs.
You know, there's too many guys that make too much money to now implement a cap. Because you got to keep in mind when you have a cap, when you have a salary cap for a team, that means you also have maximum amounts for contracts, which players won't want. You won't have guys making $70 million like they are right now. Well, every other major sport has a salary cap because it's been in place for 50 plus years. You have a solution for tanking? Is it the soccer version where if you're bad for so many years, you get fucking like delegated or demoted? Never mind, I'll stop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I saw this idea, stop making the penalty money, take away how many people you can sign, free agent or trade. One thing I really want the MLB to do is, I want there to be kind of like the NFL, where it's like, you have 2 weeks to sign people, and if you don't sign people by then, you can't get anybody. Or there's penalties to sign somebody after that period, or something like that. The NFL got a salary cap in 1994. That's 32 years ago. NHL got a salary cap in 2005. So the NHL wasn't popular until 2005. That's why it got implemented. But again, that's also 21 years ago. That was before you had people making $30 million plus in contracts. I mean, you got to keep in mind, when Alex Rodriguez signed his contract that made him $28 million a year, at the time, that was the biggest contract ever. That's like an average contract now in the MLB. And it's only 15 years later, or 20 years later. What's MLB's excuse? The Players Union doesn't want it. The players and the Players Association are making too much money to want a salary cap. Simple as that. The MLB is a joke. I mean, the bottom half of the league is a joke. I agree. There's only so much the MLB can do when half of the league refuses to spend money. It's got the issue. The issue isn't the Yankees. The issue isn't the Dodgers. Implementing a salary cap does not force a team like the Pirates to pay for a payroll.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's just going to hurt the players. Ovi got drafted in 05, therefore Ovi is the most influential player in hockey history. I wouldn't go that far, but... Ball.
Ball.
Like, if you spend more than X million dollars, you lose your first-round draft pick. I'm not against that. Basically make the luxury tax a lot harder, kind of thing. Me not liking a salary cap has nothing to do with me liking the Yankees. I mean, the Yankees have had good teams on not super-duper payrolls. They've had bad teams on high payrolls. I mean... Thank you. Just because you got a high payroll doesn't mean it's spent right and you're going to win a championship every single time. I mean, the Yankees have had a $250 million payroll every year for the last 30 years, and they have won championship. So,
Ball 1.
yeah, I mean, clearly that's not clearly spending money is not the key, ultimately. A salary cap and a floor is a win. The league can't afford to have the Dodgers doing this. What needs to happen is the league needs to step in and say, no, Dodgers, you're doing too much.
That's ball 3.
I think there will be a lockout in 27, and I don't think they'll be successful with a floor and there might be a floor. The floor might be the one thing that's like universally liked, because I don't have a problem with the floor either. I don't think the Players Association will ever agree to a cap unless the cap is so high it doesn't matter. Trump needs a team. He'll fix baseball. Oh God. Yeah, he could bankrupt another business. That's what we need. Baseball lockout, 100%. Honestly, if there is a lockout next year, that'd be great, because they could skip the next year's title. They won't, but they could. The Dodgers won't stop until there's a restriction. I disagree with that. Again, every team in the league can do what the Dodgers are doing with these money deferments. The reason why the Dodgers are signing all of these people is because half of the league is already not interested in top free agents. Like, well, think about it. It's like, say, for example, say Aaron Judge was a free agent next offseason. The Pirates are not calling him, because they're not going to be willing to fork out $50+ million a year to sign him. And the bottom half of the league that never spends money will not give him a phone call, because they won't spend the money that'll cost to make his contract. Be the greatest. Some are saying the best ever. Yeah. Every other major sports in the U.S. I'm not saying the MLB will it can't function with a salary cap. I'm just saying the Players Association won't allow it. Simple as that. The Players Association, they want their players to make as much money as they possibly can, and the salary cap inhibits that. Not to mention, when you look at a guy like Juan Soto or a guy like Shohei Ohtani, where they're making $55+ million a year, how do you convert that into a salary system? I mean, a salary cap system. I mean, I'm sure they could just grandfather it in, but at the same time, like, you know, there's already existing contracts that can't hurt them, in a sense. Unions ruin everything as usual. That's... God forbid a union exists so employers can't abuse their employees. God forbid.
Ball, that's off the plate.
God for fucking bid. The only way there'll be a floor is if there's a cap. I agree. Yeah, they would definitely come together if they do it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They can't do. They have a larger TV market share and stuff, so you're wrong. Every single team in the MLB is owned by a billionaire, dude. Distribute out the highest paid players. Yeah, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. NHL and NFL have caps and everything is fine. But again, those caps have been in place for 20 plus years. And that was long before they were handing out $70 million contracts. And again, just because the NFL and the NHL Players Associations wanted to do it doesn't mean that the MLB does. The MLB Players Association has been very clear that they are against salary caps.
Hey! 0-1.
That's borderline communism. Yeah, distributing the top players' salaries, that is communism. We'll cry about salary cap when struggling so much, I'm sure. I mean, that's not what the point is, but
Ball.
They're not fighting for more money because they're struggling. It's not up to the owners. Because there's a thing called a collective bargaining agreement with the Players Association and the owners that dictates that kind of stuff. Obviously, the owners are the ones pushing for the salary cap. That's 100% true. But again, the Players Association has been very, very, very adamant against it. And they have been for quite some time. And they're not just going to change their minds. Rockies are going to win the league next year. Aaron Judge is the bum. True. Facts. Actually, you know what? Trade Aaron Judge to the Rockies. That's what we need. I want to see that man hit 100 homers. Damn, good play.
That's an out.
They give players less power. You do understand that the players' union exists because the players were being abused by the owners, right? That's why every single Major League Sports League has a players' union. Every single one is a collective bargaining agreement. It's greedy. Oh my Jesus. It's greedy to ensure that the players are being compensated for the amount of money they're making for their fucking franchises. Owners are just going to close the doors. Oh, 100%. Not only that, but look at the history of player-owner relations in the MLB. Couple that with the MLB having the strongest union, the veterans doing a very good job at educating the young guys. A cap will never happen. Totally agree. Totally agree, dude.
Hey! 0-2.
And now players are abusing a system, not wanting... No, it's not abusing a system. This is how these negotiations work. One side wants something, the other side doesn't. They go to the table and say, okay, well, what can we do? Mets or Knicks? Neither. What? I stand with billionaires is what I'm hearing on TikTok, basically. Just like 94, they're going to get... just like 94, they're going to get the cap this time and it's needed. I don't think they're going to get it. I think the players' union is more against the cap now than they were in 94. I voted for Harris for sure. What does politics have anything to do with this? We're talking about baseball, dude. And just because you voted for a pedophile doesn't mean I voted for Kamala Harris. Nicky C coming to the Padres. Nicky C to the Padres. I want him to do well because I love him as a player. I just think his career is over. I'm running the Yankees theme team right now, by the way, Brewhouse. So I got Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge, Posada, Jeter, Stanton, Jazz, Soriano, and Gehrig at the moment. There it is, liberal. I'm a liberal because I called Donald Trump a pedophile. Is that how that works? Is that how that works?
Did he go?
New York lib? I don't live in New York. But, okay, that's cool. Is that leaving? I'm just lost to where politics comes into this. We're talking about baseball, dude. The most I see happening is adjustments to deferred money and the luxury tax. I think deferred money is definitely going to get capped. That's I think guaranteed. Yeah, because and quite honestly too, like that's the biggest thing for me that I think needs to happen because deferment money doesn't get hit by the luxury tax, but if you limit that, you know, say a team wants to run a $600 million payroll, the luxury tax on that is going to be astronomical. So, you know, that'll go to the other teams. Get there, Belly. Contract length will be capped. I could possibly see that. I don't know. That's kind of 50-50. Again, I'm trying to figure out where politics plays into this, and I didn't vote for Kamala Harris, so how much the MLB coaches get paid? It depends on the team. Usually it's a couple $1,000,000 a year. Oh, come on, you just sounded dumb. Pedos only call other people pedos. That's not how that works, but okay, sure. Cap the free agent contracts, like how long they get. I don't think the teams will. I don't think the players will go for that. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it's somewhat rare that people sign those like 15-year deals. You know, typically it's like you have to be 23 and insane kind of thing. What a liberal man. Hey, please explain to me how I'm liberal. Asking, like, genuinely. You're not answering any of my questions. You're just calling me names. Bro wants food stamps? I mean, no, but okay. Players love their long-term deals plus his job and financial security. Exactly. Exactly.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I think rev sharing is the dumbest thing. No team is using it for contracts. It's getting pocketed. That is fair. That's actually not a bad idea. You force teams to use their rev sharing on their payroll. That's actually a good idea.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Again, John, great question. No idea how politics got brought up. All I said was the players' union will never allow a salary cap, and that means I voted for Kamala Harris, and I'm a liberal man.
Ball, that's inside.
That makes sense. Trump was brought up earlier. He's going back like 15 minutes ago. Oh, crap. I only brought up Trump because he brought up fucking, what's it called? Kamala. Bro started the politics? You called me a Kamala Harris supporter. What? You said... What? Get out, ball. Fuck. Who do you have in second? I got Soriano, the 99. Let's pay the players nothing and have them play for the love of the game. At the end of the day, it's a kid's game. Average TikTok viewer. True. Bro, I think that the owners should allow their players to play nonstop every day for the rest of their lives. Small market teams are a thing of the past because of the internet. It's not like cable deals. I haven't had cable in 15 plus years. True. No, true. Attaboy, Jazz. And I will say, I mean, the revenue sharing probably does need a rework in the MLB because it does operate very differently compared to other leagues. But like that, like if you do that and then force them to pay that rev sharing on their payroll, like that would actually be quite beneficial. I brought up politics and Nat said that idea was communism. I mean, it basically was. I mean, no such thing as small markets. As I say, even the small market teams, their owners are billionaires. So it's like they've got the money to spend and they're going to profit. Like it's pretty obvious that if you invest into your team, your ticket sales are going to go up, your merchandise sales are going to go up, your team is most likely going to be better overall, which draws people into your stadium, which draws you more money from ad revenue because people are going to want to fucking advertise within your stadium and you can increase the prices of that ad revenue.
The right fielder, number 99.
Yankees sissy boy. Okay, cool, dude. Yeah, again, you're just calling me names. So, if you want to have a coherent conversation about stuff, I'm all for it. But if you're just going to sit here and call me names, just get the fuck out.
Now batting,
Like,
second baseman,
not to bring them up again, but the Padres 10 years ago were considered small market. Exactly. And they offered Aaron Judge $400 million. You know, the contract that the Padres offered Judge actually beat the Yankees contract. They had the highest contract to him. Liberal rager? I'm not even mad, dude. You're the only one getting mad. Again, I'm just confused on where being liberal comes into any of this because I'm not. If you want to explain that to me, I'd greatly appreciate that because I'm trying to figure out where that happened. Is it because I said Donald Trump is a pedophile? Got him. Nice.
No, safe.
Happy Valentine's Day, Seth. Happy Valentine's Day. Make the play. But then who would the Padres be able to sign after that? There was a small market for a reason. Let's say, oh, anyway, GG's. San Diego's actually a pretty big market. San Diego's a big baseball city. What's for dinner tonight? We're going to a local place. We come here for baseball. All right. I'm lost where politics came into this. But he's just going to keep calling me names. Just say you're jealous of Trump. I am not jealous of a man who has sex with children. So I'm not at all. I promise you on that one. Scooble. Mostly switch hitters. Okay, I'll put picks in court. Ayo. Ayo. I got a crazy idea for this guy. Just leave and watch a different baseball person, really. Best president ever. See, I would also say that if I was high on crack. Just making up random... Who, me or GH? You just lost a follower for calling Trump that? Boo-hoo. Cry about it. He fucked children. Boo-hoo. Bye. Bye. Every president sucks. To a degree, yeah. Your testosterone is in the negative? Because I called Donald Trump a pedophile? That's crazy. Bro is L's streamer, keep day job?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. I will. Saying you like Trump immediately puts you at 18 years old. It puts you on uneducated. That's what it does. Like that's factually true. Trump should have been swallowed. I agree. Agree. Skibbity toilet Sigma Riz. There it is.
The third baseman, Jose.
Look, man, ultimately, I don't give a shit who you voted for, but trying to insult me, saying that, oh, you're just a liberal, you're just a cuck, you got low testosterone. Brother, the only person mad here is you. I don't care enough. Fuck off. Yankees Nation, damn right. So anyone who knows Trump is saving the country. Oh my Christ. Oh. Jesus, man. I voted for Brainworm guy. How are you uneducated if you like Trump? I mean, statistically speaking, it is true that when you look at, like, aggregate data, people who voted for Trump in general are less educated than people who didn't vote for Trump. Like, that's, like, actual, like, data that's been published. TikTok viewers never fail. MLB 26 is going to be lit. You know, when he had a New York Yankees hat, he had low testosterone. You know that a lot of New York is actually pretty Republican, right? I mean, outside of the city, New York is actually pretty red. On the bananas, Ronnie. I support Trump, but GH, be quiet. Bro's just fucking on a fucking tirade because I called Trump a pedophile. Boo-hoo. Ronnie with a follow. Welcome in. Much appreciated. Over on Twitch. All right, we're there. I deleted 25, waiting on 26. No, keep playing 25. Keep playing 25. You got to get ready for the new game. Is that fair? Is what fair? I voted for Trump in 16, didn't vote in 24 because I hated both. I mean, you can vote whoever the fuck you want to. I mean, that's your decision. We support ICE in this stream? Yeah, no we don't. Let's get out of here. Go ahead and hit you with a block. Go ahead and hit you with a mute. Don't act like that. Look, I'm more than happy to have a conversation with people about things, even if it's a little bit controversial. But, like, if you're just going to come in here and call me names, I'm not doing that. Put a Cards hat on? I used to have a Cardinals hat, actually. I don't know where it is. I got to find it. Ice on top. You're fucking 7. Brother, you're literally Asian. Brother, Ice is gonna go after people like you. What are you talking about, Ice on top? That's crazy. That's wild. It's because he called you a name? I mean, yes, typically speaking, I don't want people just constantly trying to insult me in a stream. That's called chat rules, you know? You saying that's low-key racist? How is that racist? ICE is actively going after people who are not white. So, make that make sense. Fuck. Why does every country in the world is allowed to have an immigration policy? I'm not saying that the United States can't have immigration policies. It's going door to door and pulling people over because they have accents that I have an issue with. ICE in theory is a good idea, but the execution has been horrible and they don't exactly do what they said they would. Exactly. See, but the problem is that they're also going after legal immigrants. And that citizens have been arrested solely because they're not white. Attaboy, Cody. The ball's shit on. That's 118 off the bat. Oh my god. They're doing the same tactic they were doing in the Biden admin and Obama. They're not, though, because, you know, American citizens have not been getting shot. I mean, there's been fucking multiple shootings this year alone. And, I mean, Obama got criticized for ICE. Biden got criticized for ICE. I mean, I think every president since ICE has existed has gotten criticized for using them. But the strategy for ICE now is much different than what it was 15 years ago. Fuck. I have no issue deporting illegal immigrants, but the second you start targeting and killing citizens, that's way too far. 100%. 100%. That's what you get for messing with federal agents. You know, it's funny because every single time somebody has gotten killed and it's been on video, ICE is the one that's agitating, not the person that they killed. Like, it's the same legal laws they have to follow. Well, that's the problem. They're not following legal laws. There's not due process. There's no warrants going after people. They are literally walking up to somebody with an accent and brown skin and saying, hey, show me your papers. That's not okay.
Hey.
Period.
0-1.
Come on, dude. Obstruction and impeding. Yeah, but their version of obstruction and impeding is fucking recording them. Which is ridiculous. ICE needs higher qualifications to join. Oh, they are letting anyone in. Oh, 100%. Obama deported 3 million illegal immigrants and managed to do so without killing one American citizen. Exactly. Meanwhile, we've had 2 American citizen deaths this year. And we're in fucking February. The media is making it a bigger deal than what it is. I mean, I think American citizens being killed is pretty bad. I don't think that's... Again.
Out.
I mean, I'm not saying Obama didn't deport Americans. But the biggest thing is the killings. That's the problem. Like, that's the ultimate issue. And it's the strategies that they're going about it. ICE is being way too aggressive. And I think we can all agree on that. That their tactics are very aggressive. It's their fault for effing with federal agents. I mean, let's say it was true that they were obstructing a federal agent. That doesn't mean you get shot in the head. All right? You know, if someone's actually impeding and they get arrested, fine. Yo, that's the law. I'm not fighting that. But like, somebody impeding a federal agent does not mean you get to execute them. And we've seen that twice now.
0-1's the count.
No one... No. Ah, fuck. I agree, Arrow. If you aren't here legally, leave, but stop killing. What? What's good, Curly? Or spitting in their face or kicking their taillight out. I mean, again, spitting in their face, kicking their taillight out. Sure, it's legal. Doesn't mean you should be executed for it.
0-1.
You know, you want to arrest them and charge them with vandalism or whatever crime that fits, fine. But that doesn't mean you shoot them 8 times.
Leading off for Mexico City, the third baseman, Jose.
Talk with sense. I try. I mean, it's common fucking sense, but apparently it's not, so. Cassidy, yeah, really, really painful. Shit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
7 shots for, right, exactly. What do they do to you when they try to run you over? Well, if you actually follow police training, you don't fire into a moving car. So.
Got him.
Because, shocker, just a thought for a moment. Say somebody's coming at you at speed. You shoot them and kill them. The car doesn't fucking stop. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. The car keeps moving. There's a thing called momentum. That's police training, not federal agents. You are fucking stupid. Oh, you're so stupid. You said, that's not police. They don't get police training. They're federal agents. Brother, they're police agents in a sense. They're law enforcement. Physics is a real thing? I guess. Shit. Fernando the Goat Mendoza. Damn right. Silly Boy of the Year. Goober of the Year. Fernando Mendoza, sorry. So let me ask you this, Shawnee. They're not police agents. What kind of training do they receive? If they're not police officers, what kind of stuff? No, I like Fernando. Goober is not a bad word. He is just the most well-trained media trained white boy I've ever seen in my entire life. And he's a little nerd too, so he's just a goober. My friend's little brother met a Bella Danger at the Natty. Of course, Jesus Christ, dude. You could even look at ice training. It says don't stand in front of cars, moving or not, right? Oh, and not even that, but don't fire into a moving car. Safe. Attaboy. Can I play next? No. Fernando might not be a great NFL QB, though. I'm curious to see what he can do. I mean, he's probably going to the Raiders, so. Who's a Bella Danger? Google it. Yeah, Google it. It's probably for the better. I got over you. Good morning, watching Clone Wars. The movie or the TV series? What did Don Lemon do wrong in your eyes? Nothing. Please, bro, I'm really good. Well, unfortunately, sir, no. He's doomed to fail in the NFL. I don't know. We'll see. Hero just changed a young man's life. Well done, soldier.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Who do you think the best person in the... I don't pay attention to a lot of college football, so I don't know who the best person in the draft will be. Shawnee with 4 roses, much appreciated, sir. Oh, MLB The Show just tweeted.
Ball 1.
I said was what he did. Oh, well, no. What he did was totally illegal. That's why he's not going to go to jail. What's the point of arguing with dumb people? They just lower our IQ? That is true. That is quite true. Oh, I will say, for a lot of arguments, I do just kind of leave it. Just be like, all right, bro, whatever. Because you're not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change yours. But if you're going to start saying objectively wrong things and try to insult me with it, I mean, I will say something. Like... Get there. Fuck. Our first round pick is already hitting 97 in live BP. W. Caleb Downs. I don't know who that is. Bro, stop picking politics on a fucking sports channel. Lick my balls. I'll do what I want. Air speaking, DC. Did you see what was announced? What? You gotta be a little more specific.
Ball 1.
I don't know, the main point I was making is ICE needs to remove these people. I mean, if you want to look at what's causing issues in this country, illegal immigrants are not the number one cause. But PCI tutorial, I'll have it when the new game comes. I have a hitting tips video that goes over PCI stuff this year, when the new game comes out, I'm going to re-record it for 26. So, and that's why you got 17 viewers, pussy. I mean, between all platforms, I'm at like 50 plus, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just mad because I'm talking bad about Trump, but that's
Ball 1's the
fine.
count. Aye.
Boo fucking who?
0-2.
Womp womp.
Three.
Pussy ass lefty. Brother, not liking Trump doesn't mean you're a lefty. It just... See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is the exact shit I'm talking about. You say one thing bad about Donald Trump, and all of a sudden it's you're a liberal, you're a lefty, you're this, you're that. Brother, no. That's not how that works. Formula One is doing a race in the street to DC next year. Interesting. Did they do the one in Vegas already? Good shit. What do you reckon the biggest issue is? The fact that inflation is greatly outpacing the wages that we make in this country? The fact that inflation has gone up like 50% in the last like 20 years, but salaries have not gone up with it? It's probably, actually, it might be even more than 50% at this point.
That's out.
I hate Trump, but I like ice cream. What? You play video games, you can't make me mad. I mean, you just called me a lefty, but, you know, that's cool. You're the one calling me names, so gas is down, yeah, and everything else is up. Inflation isn't the worst thing. If we can drop the rate, as long as we don't go into deflation, we're fine. Well, what I'm saying is that the inflation is outpacing our wage increases. So it's like, the amount of money you make now is not... Oh, okay. Or just don't jump, that works too. A Fox and Friends? Bro, fucking really. I'm telling you, man. It's fucking... Jeez. The problem right now politically is that if you say one thing bad about one side, that the other side is just like, oh, you're a this. And it's just like, no. It's not how that works. Like, saying something bad about Donald Trump does not make you a lefty. So saying something bad about Kamala Harris does not make you a MAGA. You know, like, that's not how that works. Trump mad at the Super Bowl picking Bad Bunny. That is true. That is true. He was mad indeed. Well, as I was saying, salaries need to go up. Like, I have your political podcast with baseball on, yeah. There we go, Judge. Bad Bunny was a terrible pick. Show was pretty good to me. I don't speak Spanish. I enjoyed it. The shit was a whole vibe. You really gonna complain about fucking Latinas throwing ass on your TV? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We got more important shit to complain about. Alright, I don't know why the game sounds going crazy. I'm gonna mute that for now. Until it fixes. I thought I fixed it, but I guess not. I'm simple, both sides are fucked. Both have good ideologies. Picking one side is stupid. This isn't a war, it's fucking politics. Exactly. And we should be getting compromise. It shouldn't be one side or nothing. Panchu with a follow on TikTok. Welcome in. Much appreciated. Attaboy, Jeets. Get us back in this game. I'm very ready for 26, dude. Get a real fucking job. You'll make real fucking money. I do have a real job, and I do make real fucking money. Want to say hello to my 2 degrees? The show is good, but his voice doesn't sound good live. Bad Bunny, you mean? Probably painful, yeah. The guys that said they didn't like Bad Bunny because he speaks Spanish scared the hose. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I understand to a degree saying, oh, I wish like the show was in English because that's the only language I speak. I totally get that as somebody who only speaks English. But at the same time, like, it was still a good show. Y'all had 6 months to learn. Yeah, y'all had 133 days from the day it was announced. That's on y'all for not being prepared. And even then, just because the halftime show isn't for you doesn't mean it's unwatchable. Simple as that. Duolingo is free. Your degrees don't mean shit. I make more money than people with degrees. I'm sure you do, bud. 6 months to learn. I mean, the 6 months to learn, 10 songs. Yeah, that's definitely doable. Brother, I could Google an English translation of any one of his songs right now. Isn't Duolingo like full of like AI now too? That's good, Ethan. Ah, come on. Dot. Ah, come on. Gun at 4. Ah, stay. Oh, hey now. Get up. Get up, big boy. Okay, that's cool. I love that. That's fun. Love that. The AI has made it better. Interesting. It's not even that I don't enjoy Bad Bunny. I just couldn't get into it. And Gaga's song into the music made no sense. It wasn't unwatchable, but not for me. I just excused myself and smoked weed. There we go. See, I think everyone just needs to start doing a little bit of weed. I think everyone would be a little bit happier. Nah, I use it for French, and yeah, it's ass. Do you think we'll get a Tim Lincecum? Probably not. There's always the chance, but I don't think it'll happen. I said free, never said it was good. And even then, I mean, you could just Google the translations of his songs. I mean, I think that's doable in 6 months. You don't have to learn the entire Spanish language, but how do you feel about the Padres? I mean, they'll be decent, but they're not going to beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers are the best team in baseball by 17 miles. I think the songs sound better, but I don't know what the fuck is. I will say a lot of his songs are actually very fucking depressing. Like, if you don't know the words, it's like, oh, this shit's kind of a vibe. And then, like, you look at the translation and you're like, oh, that's what this meant. Pirates' best team this year? I'd also say that if I was on crack cocaine. Family Guy song. All you need is a bag of weed. Dude, fucking a bag of weed. Everything's better with a bag of weed. I could understand very little parts, but it was a vibe. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, why are we bitching about Latinas throwing ass? Come on. We're better than that. That's the one thing that America can agree on. A big booty Latina. Let's be real, dude. Rockies taking it all. Yeah, you're fucking smoking Rockies. How about that? Fucking crack Rockies. Got him at 4, Dominguez. Oh, he got him. He got his ass. Sit down, pussy. Oh, you suck. Oh. That excuse that you don't like something you can't understand is not only closed-minded, but a lie. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Keep in mind, we're the same fucking basic white people that rock out to the fucking Macarena when that shit comes on. We're the same people that fucking rocked out to Despacito and fucking Gasolina. We didn't know what those fucking words meant. Fucking Suavemente, baby. That's one of the best fucking songs ever. We didn't know any of that, what that shit meant. People are mad about Latinas. That's what I'm saying. Bro, a white boy's just trying to speak a little Spanish. You know, that's all it is. We need 26 now. I totally agree. I totally agree. A little white boy over here trying to speak a little Espanol. You know, that's just how it is. But no, we want to watch fucking Kid Rock instead. Which, by the way, you also can't fucking understand him. Oh, Belly. Belly! You fucking asshole. Make the play. Kitchens! With a resub, much appreciated. Beautiful. Welcome back. Coming back with a tier 1, much appreciated. As a Mexican, I was not mad. Hey, again, God forbid a white boy get a little emotion. Look, I don't... The fact that nobody was, like, talking about them big booty Latinas just fucking throwing that shit back. Brother, we could all come together on that alone. What's going on with my fucking audio today, man? The last couple days, this shit's just been buzzing like crazy. Ball. That's crazy. I feel for Stefan. I don't. That motherfucker's gonna go to jail. Fuck him. Good riddance. I don't feel bad for him at all. You're based, I'm a follow. Hey, maybe if Stefan Diggs didn't choke for his fucking... Maybe if he didn't choke his private chef, that he wouldn't have felony charges. But, you know, I guess it's a skill issue at that point. Sam with a follow over on TikTok. Welcome in. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. What is going on? Like, I'm genuinely trying to figure out what the fuck is making this buzzing sound. Is it fucking interference, maybe? Shouldn't be. I asked for medium. Fuck. I didn't want salmon! If you know what that's from, you're goated. This wedding is horseshit. Oh, no, not that painful. No, he choked his private chef. Amethyst with a follow. Welcome in. Much appreciated over on Twitch. Welcome in, welcome in. Tell you what, this is actually really pissing me off. Let me get onto the table here and fix this. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Ah. Yeah. Is it working, son? Uh-oh. I said it 4 times! Thank you. Thank you for that. Graphics in the show suck. Suck these. How about that? Alright, let's see if that fixed it. It might have, actually. He said, okay, so don't buy the new one. Fucking really. Fucking really. Oscar with a follow on TikTok. Welcome in. Playing a PS3 game in 2026. Here's an idea, dude. This isn't an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. Just don't buy the fucking game. Boom. Crazy. Just because you don't want to buy the game doesn't mean nobody else wants to buy the game. So... I don't want salmon. I said it 4 times. I want a heater in TV2. We should ball. No. I gotta hit 1,000 rating, sir. I gotta hit 1,000 rating with the Yankees team. What's my rating, actually? 828. Let me update that real quick. How would you fix the game? We need a new engine. That's the first thing coming out of his mouth. Guarantee it. Lock it in. There it is! First thing he says, we need an engine overhaul. Not how that works. You can't just have a new engine, bro. I'm gonna end the shower, jeez. And how long would that take? Clearly 6 months, only. Clearly only 6 months. Seltzer with a follow, much appreciated over on TikTok. How many times you gonna fix the hat? My hair was getting like matted. It felt weird. Hey, exclamation point KF pack. You got it. That niche reference will not be incomplete. Adam with a follow on TikTok as well. Welcome in. This is Diamond or something though. Like Diamond Dynasty, you mean? They should have been working on it overtime since COVID. Yeah, that's not how that works, dude. COD actually does have sensitivities.
Leading off for the Bombers, the left fielder, Jason.
How can I make sure I'm not washed? Play now. Now is the perfect time to play because nothing fucking matters. Your record doesn't matter. Your rating doesn't matter. Start playing now. Knock off the rust so when 26 comes out, you'll be fucking hot and just ready to go. That's what I'm doing, basically. Brother, you're the only one talking about graphics. My P-Rings came in today so I can hop back in MLB on Tuesday. WW. I'm willing to bet that they don't have that software at their homes. Oh, they definitely don't. Glad I ain't doing anything. Hell yeah. Dude need for COD players, do you need P rings with PCI sensitivity? I'm sure it'll still be helpful. When everything is shut down, can't you? Well, it's not even that. 2K is just unplayable, the cheating and lag switching. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of 2K anymore. Didn't impact the computer stuff. Oof. I want gooder graphics. I mean, at least control freaks are easy to get and they're cheap, you know? Dang, bro, I just accepted you're friendly. Hell yeah, you did. I appreciate that. How do other sports games have better graphics? Well, they have more money, they have more manpower, they have different engines, they have just about everything else that's very different than San Diego Studios. And if you did even 17 seconds of research, you'd learn that. I'm interested to see the PCI sensitivity. I'm curious to see how that's going to go as well. I'm very curious of that. Grant Taylor, okay. Asking from his brother, can you ban Jet? No. Go play the Japan baseball game. You know, it's funny because the Japan baseball game really doesn't even look that good in-game. Like, in cutscenes and stuff, the game looks fantastic. But outside of that, it really isn't that good. The animations are choppy. The gameplay itself is really bad. Like, yeah, the face scans are good, but that's really about it. We don't need a roster update every year. I mean, that's every sports game. You can only make baseball so much like baseball. You know, just because they're not adding fucking RPGs and a battle royale, like, there's only so many things that you can do. There's only so many ways to play baseball as well. I mean, it's easy to get good 99s. There's so many programs that you could do that'll get you decent players. Belly, we're there. You just deal with people complaining all day? Basically. Basically, dude. I'll take gameplay over good graphics. Oh, 100%. Hi, Jet. Your brother's trying to make me ban you. Can you say the graphics look of exceptional quality? I mean, the graphics can definitely get better. I'm not saying they can't, but I'm more worried about them fixing modes like co-op and a lot of the gameplay issues and stadiums lagging and all that kind of stuff. I'm much more interested in them fixing that first before we see any sort of major upgrade. Brother, they're a studio of 200 people. Like, there's only so much that they're able to do in an 8-month time span. Like, you don't understand any of this. Jose Trevino and I ball in here too. Jose Trevino is such an interesting guy because it's just like he's either really good or really bad in real life, and there's just no in between. All right, well, fuck. No excuses. I want better graphics. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want better graphics too, but I'm also realistic with my expectations. I'm gonna punt this kid, I swear. How do you think PCI sense will work? What do you mean? The sensitivity?
Oh, that's inside.
A whole new engine takes a year? No, it takes 3 years. Never mind 1. I didn't even know they had that many people. Yeah, it's like 200 to 250. Nobody knows the exact number, but when you Google it, it says 200 to 250.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fuck. Also, clown him when he dresses. That's actually funny as fuck. Graphics making the gameplay lag in a game when milliseconds matter is the reason I don't want extreme graphics. Right. Performance over quality every single time. Adam, in any competitive game mode, you want performance over quality. And the performance already isn't in a great spot. So making the graphics 10 times better is just going to make things much worse performance-wise. Nah, come on.
Out.
So in MLB 30, the graphics will look the same? I mean, I don't know what SDS is planning, so I don't know. I don't work for them. I'm gonna die if they have a lockout next season. I think it's gonna come. I'd be genuinely shocked if they don't have one.
0-1 one's the count.
Again, just don't buy the game. Your problems are solved. Yeah. Peace, bro. Follow IG. I appreciate you, sir. I'll catch you. It could be like Madden when you choose. What do you mean? They don't have enough time. They had 5 years since he's... That's not how that works, Dave. We've been over this. They're not working on games that are going to release 5 years from now. They don't have the resources or the manpower for that. Again, if they had the ability to increase graphics, they would have done it by now. I see what you mean, Oscar. Yeah.
0-1.
Don't say that to the people who've been playing since MLB 16. That's just disrespectful. I mean, it's really not, though, because if you don't like the game, stop fucking buying it.
No balls.
Simple as that. Like, if you don't like the game, if you think that there isn't enough to warrant buying a new game, don't fucking buy it. Like, that's just how that works. I'm calling Trump. He'll make SDS fix graphics. Oh, God. He's gonna put tariffs on San Diego studios if they don't.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Imagine complaining about graphics, the great 2026. Also, could be grateful we get a new game every year because SDS could say, fuck y'all for complaining. We would. I mean, the content structure would be quite interesting for
That's inside.
a 2-year cycle, but... I said I wasn't buying next year, then I found $60 in my wallet. Exactly. Like, that's the funny thing, man. Like, people will bitch people will bitch and moan endlessly and then still buy the game. So it's like, save your breath. If you want to make a personal point to San Diego studios, don't buy the game. But don't be mad when other people decide that they want to buy the game because they enjoy the game. Sorry. Sucks to suck. I mean, there is an alternative. Go play out of the park baseball. That's good, Dansby.
Leading off for Savannah, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And there are alternatives. You can go back and play older games. You know, MVP 05 and shit like that. There's your alternatives. Not every... Okay, I don't know about perfect about that one, Pack. I don't know about that.
Did he go?
I mean, again, man, that ball is 116 miles an hour off of the baseball bat. Holy shit. Backyard Baseball 01 just re-released and it's got multiplayer. What year, in your opinion, will the graphics... I don't know. I don't know what year that will be. Because, I mean, really, when you really think about it, like, yes, this game does have worse graphics than games like Madden and 2K, but, like, it's not, like, that much worse. You know what I mean? Like, the game still looks good.
Ball 1.
It's just not 100% lifelike. I think the only thing that needs fixing each year is bugs on co-op. Exactly. Better break on pitches and allow you all the cool stadiums, no glitches, yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Stadium Creator this year to prevent glitches like that, like La Grassa and shit like that. You guys are shilling for millionaires. Brother, it's called realistic expectations.
0-2 is the count.
That's burning them, right? Damn, dude. Dave, do you play this game for the graphics? I have never once seen somebody say, wow, MLB The Show looks so visually impressive, I can't wait to buy it. It's no, I want to play MLB The Show so I can play virtual baseball. So just think about that. Amethyst with a brand... Hold on. We're there, right? We're there, right? Thank you. Amethyst with a brand new tier 1. Much appreciated, boys. See some new subs up in this shit for Amethyst. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Follow today and first brand new tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. As we say, fuck them ads for the next 30 days. What about people who play the show or franchise? Graphics are the only thing that would make the experience more immersive. I disagree with that. I think there's still problems in gameplay offline that need to be addressed, and I think they are addressing it. We need the confetti. Hooray! I want better graphics. The chicken left center has big boobies, and I need to see them. Bro, let's be real. MLB The Show needs to add jiggle physics to the game, and if it's not into MLB The Show 26, I am not buying it. If MLB The Show does not have jiggle physics, I'm not playing it. I don't play for the graphics, but it still managed to disappoint me in that the rest of the game in general... Oh, hold on. They copy and paste, sorry, they copy and paste bugs. It's pathetic. I mean, not really, but... The only bug that I think that got copy and pasted at one point was the, what was it? The two-way glitch. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it got fixed. So, well, the other thing too, Oscar, is it's not so much that EA is $1 billion industry and SDS has like $10 million. SDS is a company within Sony. Sony gives them a budget, and then they have to meet that budget. That budget clearly isn't very big. Where when you have EA, you know, EA Tiburon, for example, college football and Madden, like, not only is that studio over 1,000 people, but it's an independent studio within EA that has its own, like, it's basically its own company where EA just publishes the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's completely different.
2 balls, 1 strike.
We need jiggle physics for Big Dumper. Him and Stanton. They do listen to us. Goat was asked, so they got rid of it. Custom stadiums are the problem. They got rid of it. Right. A chicken in a bikini needs to come out between innings and do cartwheels. Oh my god. Oh my god. Their gameplay trailer had features that could have... I mean, some of them, yeah. Some of them could have been in an update. But that's also just the pains of a yearly launch. You're not going to see major setting changes and stuff mid-year because that's going to be part of a new game title. That I don't think that's so much of a slight on San Diego Studios. I think that's just kind of a downfall of a yearly launch. It's the same thing with Call of Duty. Call of Duty doesn't release game-changing mechanics mid-year. They wait until the next game comes out, and then it gets introduced. Now he's out of third.
Got him.
Yeah, he's out. Fuck.
Head on the tag.
The hair lag has been around for years. I mean, yeah, but you want better graphics. Brother, if the hair is lagging now, better graphics is just going to make that 10 times worse. It is a small company within Sony Gaming, which is a company within Sony. Exactly. They are handed a budget and said, do what you can. If they could fix co-op, that would be amazing. I would love that. How do I hit better? I got a video on YouTube about that, Michael. EA has 14,500, exactly. Now, granted, that's across all EA studios. It's not just, like, the ones specific to whatever games. But even the individual studios have over 1,000. Sounds like SDS should hire more people. With what money? Exactly. Brother, they can't just go out and hire people if they don't have the budget to hire people. Like... Go work for them and help them fix it then, right? They have the money to afford new staff? Clearly not. If they had the budget, they'd be hiring people, but they're not because they don't have the budget. Simple business, dude. Like, again, I'm all for criticizing things that deserve to be criticized, okay? But saying things like San Diego Studios just needs to hire more people, that's stupid. Stop. That's not constructive criticism. That's just you not understanding how this shit works. Okay, you can't just double the size of a studio. Like, that's just not how that fucking works. Can't get past 838. Keep playing, dude. You just gotta get used to the difficulties. Your expectations are in the toilet. You can't even get a noticeable graphical upgrade in a fucking decade. I mean, again, it's a yearly launch fucking title. You're not going to see major graphics overhauls year to year. You're going to see a gradual increase like we've been seeing. People don't want to hear it, but they can really do more with the store packs. I agree with that, actually. I mean, you look at Madden, there's like 150 different types of packs.
Out.
I bet money the game looks better than 16. Oh, it 100% does. If you want them to hire more people, are you paying for it? Right. Oh, wow. Fun. EA sucks as a company, but Sony is so fucking picky with how much money they give SDS. 100%. 100%. Rant uprising. Sure, dude.
No, that's foul.
Only looks better because of shadows. I mean, is that not a graphical improvement? Lighting and shadows? That's like half of the fucking graphics. It literally, all graphics is lighting, textures, and fucking shadows.
Out.
Those are the big three.
The third baseman, number 13.
MLB 26 needs a $700 pack like Madden so we can afford better graphics, right? It's just like the Yankees. You buy a chicken bucket so they can afford guys like Aaron Judge. What's good, Kitchens? Hi, Moose. What are you up to? If you make the odds on packs better, that'll be a good idea.
Yeah.
I really don't think the odds are that bad, quite honestly.
No balls, 2 strikes.
They have to pay their employees extremely low because where they're based too. Yep. Yep, they're in San Diego. Yep. It's not cheap. I'm not on this side. I'm not this side, that side, but my only complaint is that in the next 6 years of next gen, there's not been a noticeable leap. I mean, again, this is where I'm like, if there's clearly something limiting them, whether it's technical capabilities, whether it's budget, there's clearly something in place in SDS that is preventing a massive graphic overhaul. We don't know what that is, though. And we can speculate all we want. It's not laziness. I'll tell you that right now. If this company did not care about making this game, they wouldn't make this game. Some players don't even look like themselves in the game. I mean, that happens. I mean, not every player has a face scan. Keep that in mind. You give these excuses to every company you purchase from? I mean, it depends. Every game has its own issues. Every game series has its own issues. Come on, Dominguez. 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 Oh, that is not even close to the ball. When you buy a shitty toaster, do you pseudo-analyze the budget? I mean, well, I'm just giving you justifications as to why things are the way that they are. I mean, and again, at the end of the day, if you don't like the game anymore, stop fucking buying it. Sorry. Like, I buy the game because I enjoy the game.
Ball, that's out.
If you don't, that's okay. You can do that. But don't get mad at me because I do. How fast can you skate? I have not been skating in quite some time, so probably not very fast.
Out.
Oh, okay, that works.
No, he's safe.
Boom in the house. Why are we justifying this? Because your expectations are unrealistic. That's why. You expect a major graphics overhaul in an 8-month development cycle. That's not how that works. This is not even my biggest complaint. It's 2026. I can't even in good conscience play in Yankee Stadium until September because the game's mechanics don't make it level playing field for success. That's what I'm saying. Elevation needs to be readdressed in this game. Elevation plays way too much of a factor. That's why everyone plays in... Oh, attaboy, Jeter. That's why everyone plays in fucking cores. I mean, this is... We have had better graphics since MLB 16, and saying otherwise is wrong. But again, you know, say we look over the 10-year span, and you're like, oh, well, we should have had a major graphics overhaul by now. You can't just put 4 developers to the side and say, hey, work on a game that's going to come out 10 years from now. Like, that's just not how that works. That's not how that functions. That play was realistic. No, Jeter was good defensively if the ball was hit at him. He just didn't have a lot of range.
Runner. Out.
See, the way you fix the switch hitter situation is that you just don't release a bunch of maxed out switch hitters like they did this year. This year was a content issue for the switch hitters. I think we had a full lineup of switch hitters that were maxed out by like September, which that's a big issue. Do y'all realize how much players' rights are to keep in this game? Like, holy shit, this is expensive. If you want to complain that your favorite legends get removed. Exactly.
No strikes.
They have to individually pay every single legend in this game. Ball.
Ball.
You know, just because they're bringing back PCI shrinkage doesn't mean they don't listen to the community. Because they have made a lot of changes based on feedback. But just because they don't listen to every little thing the community says doesn't mean they don't listen at all. We've seen a lot of changes in the last 5 years that have come from community feedback. That tipped? Okay, shit. She'll always have their excuses, right? It's 8 months every time, so if this is what I'm looking at in 2035, it's reasonable to you. I mean, again, we're going to see improvements by 2035. I just don't know what the game's going to be like by then. Because, again, I don't fucking work there. I don't see their budgets. I don't see what they're assigning all of their manpower to. Sure, 1 year, they could just go, hey, guys, we're not going to make any gameplay changes. Here's better graphics. There's a chance of that. I don't know if they're going to do that, though. But in my particular situation right now, my opinion of this game, there are much more pressing things to address than fucking graphics. Co-op doesn't fucking work. Let's fix co-op first, and then let's worry about changing graphics. They were too incompetent to fix the Grasa situation that took out created stadiums. Well, yeah, because they'd have to delete every single stadium in the vault. And then people would bitch and moan about that.
That's ball 2.
Logan with a follow on TikTok. Welcome in. Sorry, I just saw that. I just want to see people use different lineups and stadiums. Exactly. And honestly, that's what I've been doing. And I've been actually, in the last couple weeks, I've been having a lot of fun. MLB The Show should go into a lockout. Like, honestly, I kind of hope they do. I don't think they will, but that'd be nice. I'm actually okay with slider shrinkage. How many guys in the MLB can actually barrel up a dotted slider instead of 400 the other way? Yeah, that's them trying to do realism, for sure. What's the biggest gameplay change? I don't know, dude. I haven't played the fucking game. You also need to keep in mind, you're judging a game that hasn't come out yet. Nobody has touched this game yet. We don't know how it plays. We don't know how it performs. We don't know what bugs are present, what bugs aren't present. We know absolutely nothing about how this game plays, and you guys are already shitting on it because there's not a major graphics overhaul. Cope fucking harder. Play the game, then make an opinion on it. Oh, Dave, I forgot. You've played the game. I forgot you've played MLB 26, so you know it's exactly like MLB 25. My bad, bro. All top players hate slider shrinkage. And, you know, at the same time, that's kind of a really bad argument because all the top players are still batting over 400.
Ball, that's out.
Get some joy in your life, really. Like, y'all are complaining about a video game that hasn't even come out yet. How sad do you need to be to fucking do that? Bring back the tech test? We don't need tech tests. I think tech tests and betas are lazy options to be like, hey, what do you think? Bro, the top players, they are batting fucking 380 plus, no problem. They all hit 380 plus. If you're not hitting 380 on Legend, you're not a top player.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Did he
Ball.
go?
It's because they're using switch hitters. Again, that's a content issue. That's not a gameplay issue. You do understand that switch hitters still get shrinkage, right? You still see shrinkage on changeups and sliders and all that for switch hitters. You know that, right? After this game, pull up Kill and Frosty stats. I know they're unreal. I'm not even going to check it because I know that they're fucking stupid good. Not as much. It's the same levels. A switch, a guy doesn't get less shrinkage solely because he's a switch hitter. That's not how that works. Betas just aren't necessary. Betas are right at the current state of betas, it's nothing more than just a, hey, try the game before it comes out. Which at that point, just throw a 10-hour trial at launch. It's not even complaining at this point. It's just people venting pent-up frustration, which on one hand I get, simultaneously a handful of issues that have taken them a while to handle. Oh, and I totally agree. I totally agree with that. Oh, hi, Knight. Barring injuries, Jason Dominguez should have a little room in the lineup. Yeah, I hope, man. I hope he gets some playing time. Righties and lefties are useless on Legend. I mean, I've been playing pretty good with righties and lefties on Legend. I'm using a fucking Yankees theme team. I think this person would love if Immortals came back. I don't even know, dude, at this point.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Fuck. See, my only thing with Dominguez is that he needs to develop versus lefties, and the only way that's going to happen is if he's playing versus lefties. By break postseason finest time until the same lineups, that's what gets people bored eventually. I agree. I agree. And that's a content issue. You know? There shouldn't be 20 maxed out switch hitters. That's a content issue. That's not a gameplay issue. Why can't I barrel up a slider righty-righty and go straight into the air for 93 EV for flyout? Because you're not on the ball as good as you should be, and you should probably get better. I mean, I've hit sliders with PCI shrinkage. Yeah, it's harder, but it's doable. I'm not even a top player. I'm better than most, but I wouldn't call myself a top player.
Hey. 0-1.
Lazy excuse. What do you mean lazy excuse? There have been very rare circumstances where I've been on a shrunk PCI and I've been like, that doesn't make sense. I can almost always explain why the exit velocity is the way it is, or the launch angle is the way it is. Because I can go, oh, I'm a little under it, or oh, it's not completely on it, or whatever the case is. It's not lazy excuses, it's understanding how the game fucking works. Like, I just threw that guy a low and away changeup with PCI shrinkage, and he hit a perfect double in the gap. By your logic, that's impossible. Like, that's a great changeup against a righty. Good changeup, very good changeup, very good changeup. Oh, got him. I don't know what the fuck that was, but we're not going to complain. Oh, I think he left early. That's what happened. There's a difference, though. The first month of 25 is amazing. The pitchers became so much better than the hitters they released, and people felt that they were incentivized people to use switch hitters. I mean, really, the only good pitchers in this game are Grandy and John Don. Everyone else is kind of eh. It shrinks more on same side hitting. That's the issue. That's how it works. That's how it works. And again, no, it's also not the case. Because even with a switch hitter, and you have a matchup, the shrinkage on an away pitch is the same exact shrinkage on an away pitch from the same side matchup. It might not look the same to you because the slider is moving inward on you rather than away.
Nope, outside.
So it might be easier to track because of that. But I promise you, the shrinkage is the exact same. It's an outside pitch. Now we're complaining just to complain, exactly. Today I learned people love being mad about everything and refuse to find the good in life. Oh, 100%. What's good, Wizo? From London? W. I want to go to London. You're a dude that plays on veteran. I actually think shrinkage should be there for lower difficulties. I'm somewhat okay with them removing it off of Legend, but I want them to keep it on All-Star, because that mode is too easy to hit in. Oh, wow. What a play. Safe and second, though.
He's safe.
But, bro, you watched a Frosty stream once, yeah. Nah. Just go on Twitter. You do realize that Twitter does not hold that, like, the vast majority of opinions, right?
That's a ball.
If it was so bad, people wouldn't be hitting 380. They're hitting 380 on Legend. Like, that's the thing. I'm saying from a statistical standpoint, you had players coming out with 100 plus hits per 9, K per 9 with the hitters. Oh, 100%. No, 100%. 100%. People complaining about MLB gameplay. I'm guessing never played 2K. Fucking really. Or Madden. Or NHL. It does when everyone is liking. And no, that's not how that works, brother. Brother, just because a content creator is reposting your tweet doesn't mean that's actually the popular opinion. There is clearly some data somewhere that SDS is using to justify their PCI shrinkage. I don't know if that data is valid data, but there is something somewhere saying we're going to keep this, we're going to keep our foot down because this is the better mechanic compared to not having it.
Inside ball.
Fuck.
That's
The Burt Peanut. You know, Quaft is a mod for him. He's actually an admin for him. This is why I love FromSoft games. We know how to insult each other. Get good. Literally, just get better. It's the easiest to go stale. Yeah, it's a content thing. Why should your PCI shrink if it's in the zone? I mean, again, they've explained this mechanic 100 times now.
Ball one.
Content was supplied at the handful last year. The pacing was awful. The pacing was really bad. It was really bad. I agree. Legit? What do you mean legit? How'd Kraft meet him? Kraft and I found his stream when he was still averaging like 60 people a stream. Like it was like way before he ever hit partner. Kraft and I found his stream, and Kraft just kept going in there. He ended up getting modded one day because he needed a mod.
One strike.
And then he's one of 5 admin in there.
8-2.
You're probably gonna justify having to play a chorus? No,
Two strikes.
I've already said that I want them to fix elevation, but that's cool. Now we're just making shit up of stuff that I've already talked against, but that's cool. The fucking MLB Reddit, bro. The MLB Facebook is a miserable place. Do you have anything good to say about the game? And again, if you don't want to buy the game, fine. I'm not shit talking you for not wanting to buy the game. I'm not trashing on you for it. If you don't want to buy the game, that's your decision. But me wanting to buy the game, I expect the same. You shouldn't be shitting on me. Like, and again, you bitching and moaning endlessly because we haven't gotten better graphics isn't solving anything.
Got him.
Oh, they definitely need to draft. Yeah, they're like co-op in my mind right now is the biggest issue. Co-op needs to be fixed in one way or another. Like, that's probably the biggest issue overall. Found dimmer with 35. Jeez. The only graphics improvement I need is the ball.
Ball.
Why haven't they addressed the graphics issue to the community? What's the issue for graphics? Look, genuine question. I mean, outside of just saying it needs an overhaul, what is bad about the graphics? Dude, I can't wait for 26, Wyatt. We can have an honest conversation on why everyone has a necessity need to shit on each other and it won't fix it. Oh, exactly, dude. It's a needed discussion, but everyone getting at each other's throats won't fix it. Exactly, 100%. 100%. I want good gameplay. Give me 1990s graphics. I'll take that, bro. If it's got good gameplay, I don't care what the graphics look like. You happy with Pools? I think Pools being back in the game will be pretty cool. I think he'll be one of the collection guys. I also saw that there's a non-0% chance we get Buster Posey next year, which will be really cool. It's the stock images in the background of every stadium. You mean like the stock images like of the advertisements that actually exist in stadiums? The faces look like random Joes. I would say that 95% of the face scans in this game are very accurate. The animations are pretty smooth too. There's a couple that are funky. I'll give you that. But again, for the most part, 95% of the animations are pretty solid. Oh, are we gonna have a good Josh Donaldson? Him coming back wouldn't be bad. That'd be interesting. Oh, let's take him out.
Now pitching.
Yeah, if things are laggy animation wise, that's mostly a connection issue. That's John Donaldson. We're talking about Josh Donaldson, the third baseman. The delta sign is 2 feet right. He went.
What do you got?
Got to stop the flip ball to first on a close play. I agree with that. That's something they can definitely fix.
3.
I'm taking John Donaldson. Okay, let's walk it off, boys. Is Yachty going to be in the game? I don't know.
Leading off for the
I don't know.
The third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I think I want to play in the. I do not want to. I want to not play in the same ballpark every ranked game. I do not want to face switch hitters. Okay, that's a content issue. GG's, boys. Jazz Chisholm. I want to use Manny and the game doesn't lag. Okay, that's a performance issue, but improving graphics doesn't fucking fix that. I want to not see the same handful of fielding animations. Brother, there's only so many ways to field a baseball. I mean, come on. There's only so many ways to field a baseball. Castellanos is now a Padre. Indeed, he is. My only problem with the lag in the game is that I'm on LAN. I know when I face someone worse internet, I'm getting shit on the other stick because it's getting synced with someone with good connection. I mean, you're both getting affected by it if the connection's bad. So at least there's that. I understand where you're coming from, though. I'm on Twitch right now, Chandler. Probably. We're on 3 platforms right now, so. Jesse with a follow on TikTok. Welcome in. It's 60 degrees today. I think it's going to be 40 for me. Let me see. So what are they doing all the money they generate every year for a few updates? Running a company, paying employees. Sony is pocketing it. That's probably the most likely one. Sony is just pocketing it. Oh, wrong button. Also, if my game has good connection, I should not be affected if I'm playing against somebody with bad connection. I mean, again, that's I've been wanting them to change connection type for the longest time now, so it is what it is. Pujols and Felix should probably be NL and AL. Maybe. We'll have to see what the rest of the, what's it called? The rest of the legends are. If Buster Posey is in the game, I think he's the MLB collection. They're pocketing it and paying employees to work for 8 months on big zone hitting. Again, you just keep saying the same things, but you're not actually making an argument. Like, you're just, they're just paying them to do big zone hitting. They did a lot more than big zone hitting, dude. Like, and we still know nothing about what they're changing in franchise. We still know nothing about what they're changing in Diamond Dynasty. We know a little bit of the gameplay changes that they did, and then Road to the Show. That's literally it. Can they not split from Sony? I mean, Sony owns them, so no.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 35, Cody.
They would literally have to buy out their own studio from Sony, which isn't going to happen. It could be both, Chandler, honestly. It kind of depends. Something potentially good about the new game, the parallel system, where you could choose to upgrade in a red diamond parallel tier. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm really curious to see how that goes. Red Sox, your favorite team? Sure, dog. Why not? Sure, dog. Chaz Jism. There we go. A lot of changes is just a lie. We don't know everything about the new game. Stop being a fucking idiot, dude. Like, you're just repeating yourself and you're not even saying anything. Like, dead ass. You're just going, it's not a lot of changes. It's not a lot of changes. We know nothing about this fucking game. So we're kind of stuck in a standstill for graphics overall. Again, we're going to see gradual improvements. Like we've been seeing the last 10 years. That's how it works. I think you're smart enough to understand that playing a game and watching a game are two very different things. Come on, man. You're smarter than that. More control in co-op is cool. That is true. I do agree with that. That is nice. I want them to fix co-op now, though. That's the problem. More control in co-op doesn't mean shit if the mode is still broken. How'd you hit that homer with PCI shrinkage? Right. Bro, according to these guys, fucking PCI shrinkage, that ball should have been a whiff. Are you interested in the online franchise league? Not particularly. They're going to want... It is funny, Brooklyn. Every single time someone talks like this, I'll see you on March 13th, bro. We're all going to be booting up at the same time. So, I'll see you on March 13th. Cheaters, show this in, yeah. Let 2K buy them out? No, fuck that. No, thank you. Bro, 2K's not good either. That's the thing. Like, what's cursing MLB The Show, and this is really for any sports game. This isn't even just MLB. What's cursing them is the yearly launch. Like, every single game that has had a yearly launch has struggled in the last 10 years. Whether it's COD, whether it's MLB, whether it's 2K, whether it's Madden, whether it's NHL. It's just not a sustainable increase. You know? I mean, it's not a sustainable development cycle. And like COD was able to get away with it because they had 3 studios working on the game. You know, MLB is not like that. MLB it's one team, it's one studio. Oh, college football has also only been around for 2 years since 2014, so I think college football needs a little bit of time to see what direction they're going before we can say that they're doomed or not. To look good and play good. Unfortunately, it's the best game in the market, even though it's subpar. Here's an idea, dude. If it's subpar and you don't like it, make a point and don't buy it. Why spend money on games that you don't like? I don't understand that. Do I have tats? No. If I'm pre-ordering but shitting on the game and people want that game is bitching, won't fix it, don't buy the game, hurt their pocket, maybe you'll get what you want. Amen. Complaining on Twitter isn't doing anything.
He's out. He's out.
Because I like baseball, bro. Okay, cool. But if you don't like the game, don't fucking buy it. I love Assassin's Creed. That franchise is one of the best franchises that I've ever played. I fucking love that franchise. I didn't buy the last game because I didn't like the way I don't like the direction that they're going. I didn't buy Mirage. I didn't buy Shadows. I just don't like the way that game's going anymore, so I stopped fucking buying them, although I love the series.
Inside, ball 1.
Same thing with Call of Duty. I used to love Call of Duty. I stopped buying COD games because I didn't like the way the direction the series is going. Same reason I went to Knicks games while they were god-awful. Again, it's just makes no sense. Clone 2? What's Clone 2? It's a Monopoly. You can blame the Players Association for that one. You can blame the Players Associations for that one. They prefer the Monopolies. Come on. Oh, exactly. There are other baseball games. Sure, they might not come out every single year like MLB The Show does, but the older games still exist. If those are better games, go play those games. Out of the park baseball.
Ball 2.
Yearly
We
launch.
got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, dude. Backyard baseball. Yep. I mean, again, man, you know, you have full right to criticize the game, but when you talk about when you say things so extremely like we haven't seen improvements in 10 years, stop buying the game. If you think it's truly that bad, don't buy it. Like, and don't shit on other people for wanting to buy it. Yeah, 24 was just a refined 23. Whoa, something positive. Which even then, that wasn't even necessarily positive. He just said 25 is better than 24. I mean, he could still think 25 stunk. Get through. Base. Get on 2? Yeah, we're there. There's slider shrinkage. Well, yeah, the at-bat still ended with a double. Look at that. Well, what was, we'll take a look at that swing. Hold on, let's see. It was Jeter. You want to blame, see, my thing is you want to blame, shrinkage. I'm blaming the fact that it's a 12 PCI rating and the ball is outside of the strike zone. That's not PCI shrinkage, that's me swinging at a ball. There's also Derek Jeter.
0-1.
It's not real American shit, yeah. Bro, put on Kid Rock.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fuck. Damn.
He's out.
I mean, you could definitely still smack the ball. The ball is outside the strike zone. I mean, I've had people hit perfects against me when the ball is outside the strike zone. Yeah, but they usually aren't. Exactly. Every statistic shows that if you swing at a ball outside the strike zone, your batting average, in general, will be lower. No one actually said there were no improvements in 10 years. I mean, graphically, you've been saying that.
That's ball 2.
You've been saying that constantly.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Get through. We're going to run 2, though. But you were on it in real life. If the ball's out of the zone. And he's like, all right, I'm so disappointed. Disgusted that Kid Rock is from my state. What state is it? Where's he even from? He's from Michigan? Ew.
Nope, that's inside.
Ew. Get through. Fuck. Y'all also need to keep in mind that COVID has definitely hurt the development of this game. When everyone was working from home for 2 fucking years, I mean, that definitely at least slowed down some progress. Whatever, if there was anything there. And I think we could all, I think, acknowledge that and understand that. Oh, God. Not this fucking song. God, dude.
3-2.
This is so bad.
That's ball 4. Take
It feels racist listening to this. Ah, come on. Okay, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, grand slam! Let's go! Tie it up, baby! Dominican Jesus, baby! Let's go, Jason! Yeah, we're gonna skip that because I'm worried that TikTok's actually gonna ban me for that song because they use the N-word a lot in that song. That's all I'm gonna say. They use the N-word a lot in that song, so sing along. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I give SDS validity same time. The 3 best years in COVID-19. 21 was near perfection. No. Stop. 21 was nothing close to perfection. 21 had so many problems that nobody wants to talk about. It was fun, but that game played like dog shit. For the first like month and a half of the game, you couldn't even play after 6 p.m. The servers were so bad.
Nope, that's a ball.
Blinded by nostalgia, yeah. Dude, that game was actually bad as fuck. Yeah, the gameplay in 21 was bad. It was fun, but like I would not call it a good game. Wasn't 21 one of the worst years? No, 22 was. The lead circuit. Yeah, I saw that, Seth, yeah. I'm still trying to log into a ranked game in 21. Dude, that shit was so laggy. I left my Xbox on for 4 years. 23 was way worse than 21. 23 was more stable than 21. I would say I had more fun on 21 than 23 was. Than I did on 23. But I think 23 overall was a better game. 23 was definitely not the worst. I'll tell you that right now. I do agree that 25 is the best game that's come out. In terms of like stability, in terms of content, gameplay, I think 25 overall is the best. But yeah. Improvement on this game has been negligible since 20. I mean, to be fair, they've been experimenting with things since 22. They need to keep the same content structure in 26. I think they will. But Bite, I appreciate you with the follow. Welcome in. All right, we're gonna... Fuck. Ever since Pinpoint, nothing has really been significant. I mean... They... Again, there's only so many ways you could change baseball. I mean, it's...
Now batting, the third baseman.
I actually kind of like sets and seasons can work. They just have to completely redo how they release content and then add about 200 more legends. But that's not going to happen, so sets and seasons won't work. If they do that, it could work. Instead of working on sets and seasons, they could have focused on improving graphics, right? But they didn't, so...
Ball.
We can play ifs, buts, and maybes all we fucking want. I mean...
Counts 1-0.
They added a new mode this year. There's a leap from... I somewhat enjoyed it. Dude, Diamond Quest was fucking awesome. Diamond Quest was a great offline game mode. Alright, this is a little fucking weird. Why are there so many runs being scored? They added 2 new modes. We also got Weekend Classic. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we got Weekend Classic and fucking Diamond Quest. I mean, those are 2 massive improvements to this game. He said Clone 2. I don't know what that is.
The left fielder, Mickey.
But better graphics will make the gameplay terrible rather than... Exactly, dude. I mean, because like look at like Madden, 2K, NHL. The gameplay went significantly downhill once they improved their graphics because they stopped focusing on it. Oh, Control. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't played those games. I've heard they're good. I just haven't played them myself.
That's foul.
Jesus, can we get an out, please? What the fuck is going on? 21 was notorious for no-touch EP. Exactly. Madden is unplayable, the servers blow, they're money hungry, not worth better graphics. Right. And 2K's the same way. You know, you have to drop $100 on each player just to start them out. And then you have to buy all the fucking cosmetics, you have to buy all the fucking animations. Like, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. I did see that, Seth, yeah.
0-1. 8-2.
I think it was last year with the clutch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good shit. Adding Weekend Classic, making events inherently useless. I mean, that wasn't what made events useless. What made events useless is getting rid of its dedicated reward path.
0-1's the count.
Events only fed into the multiplayer program, but...
No, inside.
If it had its own thing, I think people would still play events.
That's ball 2.
If anything, yeah, BR was useless because they ended content in fucking July. Attaboy, Jorge. Dude, we are shitting on each other. I've been playing Mutt since Christmas. See, Mutt is fun to play from Thanksgiving to Christmas. After that, it's not fun anymore. You know, when you're doing like presents and shit like that in Madden, that's fun as hell. And it's like really fun gameplay because there's nobody like super overpowered and all that kind of stuff. Once you get past that point, it's not fun anymore.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
I have a feeling BR is not going to come back next year. Solely because they killed it so early.
0-1.
You're on 2K right now having fun. 2K is just so money hungry. That's the problem. And they also have gameplay issues. I actually had a lot of fun playing Madden this year. And y'all know me, I fucking hate Madden most of the time. I actually had a lot of fun. Remember when you need to go 20-0 on BR? Yep. Yep.
Out.
Getting rid of both the BR and events reward pass is bullshit and completely fuck both modes into oblivion for people who want to grind it casually, not need 12 times flawless banners. True. No, very true.
Did he go?
That's on them. Why not give them each dedicated rewards? I mean, to be fair, this is also the first year we had a multiplayer reward path. So it was a little different. You know, if both of those modes come back next year, I'm sure we will have a dedicated path. You want daily moments back? Oh, God. I haven't heard that in forever.
Ball 1.
Come on, Jazz. Get us back in this game. Get us to within 1. Okay, foul ball.
No, foul ball.
I'd argue we get better rewards for multiplayer program than standard event path. I agree. I actually agree with that. And then at the very end, you get like a 50 bundle. Like, I mean, that's a free 50 bundle, you know? Yeah, I wonder if Donaldson's ever going to be in this game again.
0-1's the count.
Josh Donaldson, that is, not John. Okay, there we go. NBA looks like shit, though. Body types are garbage. Designed like a 7-foot bodybuilder at 400 pounds. The guy weighs 200, yeah. Or 240. I don't like the player builder in 2K. It's you can make some really fucky shit. Like why should you be able to make a 7-footer who's 80 speed? Like, that's kind of wild.
Hey!
Isn't it up to the family to bring them back? If they're dead, yeah. I mean, if they're alive, they could ask the guy directly. Good pitch. All I'm saying is that multiplayer reward path might have worked if it didn't flip up every month, and half of that shit would either get finished in 2 weeks or you finished. That's true, yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, I mean, the multiplayer reward path was directly lined up with Weekend Classic, so that was kind of their philosophy with it.
He's out.
Which, to be fair, a month is enough time to finish that multiplayer path. If you're at least halfway decent, you should have finished that no problem. Agreed, Jed. Give people a reason to get in the game every day, not just Friday when content drops. I mean, to be fair,
Ball, that's out.
their mindset is, we're dropping this today, you have a week to get it done before we drop something else. Because, I mean, you also need to worry about pacing in the sense you don't want people to get overwhelmed.
Ball, that's just out.
Oh, come on.
Hey!
Lineouts were way less common. Yeah, because fucking... Hold on. Good take. Because in 21, anything that touched the fucking ball, if you were under it, was a homer. You also had super dots in 21. That's where they made it to where you could put the PCI outside the strike zone. Attaboy, Gehrig. Tie that shit up. I did a count, want to hear, go for it. Again, valid, but if I don't have an incentive to play BR at events. No, I totally agree. I totally agree. Overwhelmed with content is never a negative thing. I disagree with that, actually. It can be a negative thing, especially when you have fucking collections. You know, because especially when MLB does the Legends and Flashback collections, you need, like, every card in the game.
Ball 2.
So it's like, that gets overwhelming very quickly in that sense.
Aye. 2-2 the count.
And not to mention, too, that say for... Oh, Jesus. It's so loud. Say for whatever reason you don't finish a program, and then, like, you're like 2 weeks later, you finally get it done, or you need to get it done, or whatever. Like, that card's not probably going to be playing at that point if you have too much content. There definitely is a line of, like, the right amount versus too much, the right amount versus too little.
That's in. Ball 2.
If I'm being honest, I think they need to increase the time frame that it takes to get our first 99 overall. I think 99s outside of collections should not be a thing until, like, playoff time. Like, finest in playoffs should be our first 99s. Not in August.
I got 3 and 2.
17 different things. Jesus. That's what MLB 18 pretty much said and never gave other 90. One thing I really want them to do, I want them to force compromise again. Like, I miss when some of the best cards in the game had, like, 95 power versus lefties. Because it forced you to kind of make that decision of, do I want to focus on my fielding? Do I want to focus on my hitting? Like, I like that kind of stuff. Like in playing is, can we make the cards more accessible for said collections? I'm tired of spending my hard-earned stubs on collections to go out of date within a week or two. That too. See, when I say collections, I mean Legends and Flashbacks, not like the program-specific ones. If you could somehow bring in evolutions in, it would bring a whole new meaning to the players and games. Yeah, they had evolutions before, right? Let's go, Jackson. Oh, you mean like that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to evolve 74s in the 99s. That's a slippery slope because there are some guys that are bad in this game that would be way too overpowered if they were like 99s. Guys like Waldron, you know? No, thank you. I would say that, but say that would make sense if they didn't drop content after Finest, 2K, and Madden, keep pumping up into the... I mean, that's what SDS is doing. SDS put out a new Beltron 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. It's 20, Jet. I actually did not mind how they did collections this year. I just want them to make it to where you don't have to spend 500,000 stubs each for each voucher. I do prefer playable cards versus vouchers. I think that was a really good idea by them. Yeah, like for example, Jorge Posada. When you collect all the signature guys, you don't get a voucher that just says collect this for the next guy. You get a playable Jorge Posada who also functions as a voucher. Like, that's the way it should be. That's a really good format. And I hope they bring that back. All right. 10-10. Okay, so I'll probably leave around 1:30 or so.
Leading off for Savannah,
I don't know, we'll see.
designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. She! Uh-oh.
Hey!
Stick it in! Stick it in! Stick it in! Go, Knight, go! Let's go, baby! Good luck, sir. Good luck, sir. Good luck, soldier. Good luck, soldier! I prefer the old ratings of 17 were max. See, I'm okay with 125 being max because it does add a little bit more diversity, but I do want to feel a difference between 125 versus 90, you know? No, fuck no. Have premarital sex. It's okay. She's playing movies with other friends as well. Okay. 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 Hey, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Get a little motion. Oh, Soriano. Fuck me in the ass. That ball was pooped on. Aren't they making a second one of that night? 4 captains and a new Pelotron isn't sufficient for a 3-month post-finance period. Oh, I totally agree, but they could change that. You know what I mean? She's looking for some meat. She's definitely interested in Unite. I will say that much. I was mostly joking about the fucker, but she is definitely mostly interested in you, if I had to guess. Unless she's just like a raging lesbian and you left that part out.
Counts full.
This shows I was 5 minutes behind stream. Oh, God. Oh, no. I think SDS did a good job in content, but opposed to Madden and 2K, you get, still get players. You play the whole cycle, come back, and playoffs or drops SDS because you incentive to come back. I agree. No, totally. Set down. Damn. Oh, he dropped it. Get fucked. Luke Gehrig, get a 3. That's crazy. That's wild. First triple. I'll give you no incentive. SDS gives you incentive to come back. You got to keep in mind, a lot of people stop playing this game around May or June, and they come back at finest time. So, I don't know. Maybe hugs. She gives me like 2 pats in the back. Okay, so just to be clear, you're hanging out tonight. Is it just you and her? Yes. Yeah, bro, you're in. You're fucking in, dude. Come on. On Valentine's Day? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tiger Mike! Coming in with the rain. What's good, beautiful? What you up to? How was stream? Today was the last day she suggested. Brother, she tried to fucking plan something with you by yourself for 3 days. She's interested. Come on. He's getting his pee-pee done played with. Oh, shit. Shit. Thank you forever shouting him out. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. A 1v1 versus Scout. That's funny as fuck, actually. That's actually funny as shit. Yeah, so when every time I get like once a week, it'll tell me like you got revoked or whatever. I just log out and log back in and it like reapplies. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I get approved like automatically. To all people for fantasy. W. The songs for Night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I will say, Night, I have had many of times where
All ones the count.
it was just friends, and then you end up fucking making out by the end of the night, so. Good luck, soldier. Good luck. You had to reapply? That's what I did, yeah. Don't be a dummy. Come on her tummy. Anyway. Get it in. Fuck. Got him at 4. Soriano! Got him! Yes!
Right
Tie game!
Out.
God, this is a fucking bloodbath. Just friends is the oldest white lie in the book. See, that's the thing. You're just friends until you're not. It'd be different if she, like, outright told you, like, hey, we don't want to, you know, I don't want to do this or something along those lines. But, bro, she is going way out of her way to hang out with just you. You're good, dude. Or it's at least getting there if it's not, like, automatic. We'll have a friend be a third wheel. Good for them. Let them.
Off the plate, ball
Just bring in the friend. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Aye.
They can what?
1-1.
Have them work. Yeah, they can hold the camera. 2 is better than 1. See, we're getting it. We're understanding now. Good take.
Ball.
Oh my God, Aaron. Jesus, fuck. Get on 2. Let me get on 3. 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 There. Thank you.
Say.
Come on, baby. That might be the hardest ground ball I've ever seen up the middle like that.
Now pitching.
115 and 113 and back-to-back swings. He still tips.
Jensen.
Kenley Jensen tips pitches, by the way. In case you guys didn't know.
Ball 1.
Oh, I just missed it. Timing's perfect. Oh, oh, oh. Arrow for fantasy. I'm hoping to get Pete Alonso and Gunnar. Had both last year and Gunnar since 2023. Shit. Go for it. I'm telling you, Knight, you would love Real. You would love that fucking hat. We are on Hall of Fame. I'm on strike zone for hitting view.
Ball that's outside.
I feel like the first person who doesn't score in an inning is going to lose.
Nope.
A 3-run home run here would be massive. Suck my dick. Oh, that's cooking him. He's cooked. Run, 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 run. Good double, Jeter. Hooray. We did it. No, just regular strike zone. Oh my God, Stanton, you fucking hit the shit out of that thing.
Aye. 0-2 is the count.
No! Back.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jizz Chasm. I didn't see his fingers. Shit.
Did he go?
Oh, come on, Blue. You're racist. Okay. Oh, I'm late. Okay, good tip. Good tip. Timing's there. A little early, but I'm trying to see his fingers. You can see his fingers on the ball when he takes it out of his glove. Oh! That's a pop up behind the plate? Oh my God. Okay. Whatever. I put smelling salts on my monitor. Jesus. Imagine. No, it'd be much better if I actually did that.
Now pitching.
Oh, I didn't want to put in Chapman. Fuck. I would have put in Loizaga. Oh well, Chapman it is. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Or cocaine. That's no. God forbid a brother has a little bit of energy.
Now batting, left fielder, Mickey.
Mickey Mantle. That's fucking down the dick if I've ever seen one. Jesus Christ almighty. Never do that again. For the love of all things holy. He went.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes.
Because Chapman sells. Ooh, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. Fuck. Oh, you got one. Okay. Look, as long as Jose Altuve is not on this team, we'll be all right. Arrow win, he will not. Yankees yellow teeth he has. Sorry, responding to a girlfriend. Yelp. Huh!
2. 0-2.
Should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, come on.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
There's a Wendigo outside my window. Oh, hey now. That is not where I wanted that. Alright, let's see if we can get him here. You know. Oh, swing at that, you fucker. You want? Oh, come on. Give me that.
Runner.
Strike him out, throw him out, baby. Put the tag on him. Oh my god, the ball beat him by like 800 feet. Oh my god. Well, the post office is closed today, so. You know. Thank you.
Out.
Leading off.
Alfonso Soriano. I love saying his name like he's like majorly Italian, and he's not.
Soriano. Now pitching. Lee.
I'll print the label.
Smith.
I'll do that.
0-1's the count.
Ah, come on.
0-2's the count.
Ball. Ooh, that's a great pitch. Lou Gehrig is 2 legs of the cycle done already. The hardest legs. Okay. I see you, Lou. Let's get shit fucking cooking. Get those numbers up, baby. I need to hit that. There's no excuse. I need to hit that. It's a fastball down the middle. That was just a really bad at bat. That was just a really shit at bat.
Ball in.
Jason Dominguez. He's 1 for 4. It's a 7th inning. Jesus. He's gonna get fucking 6 at bats. Ball. Okay, good take.
Inside. Ball 2.
Maybe even 7. 6-7. 6-7. Fuck.
Hey.
Alright. Still up 2. That's fine. Keep it up. Go foul. Go foul. That's staying fair. Fuck, dude. It's a fucking bloodbath, dude. Well, you're coming off the mound. Goodbye, Adam Ottavino. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the team.
Now pitching. Adam.
It's a fucking bloodbath, dude. This might end 2020.
Out.
Like, this might be a race to 20 kind of game. That's crushed. Yeah. I got lucky that wasn't hammered, but that was not a good pitch.
Now batting.
I will say G7 Pro is very nice. This shit is playing well today.
Ball.
It feels much more responsive than the HE. Good pitch.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Huh?
Ball 2.
Okay, there we go.
Full count.
Keep it there. Come on. That's exactly where I wanted it. Great job on that, but... Okay. I have an idea. Got him. Good strikeout. That's huge. That's a great strike. Juan Soto's 4 for 4 with 3 singles. Okay.
Hey.
3 singles and a ding-dong.
0-1.
Okay, there we go. That's a good start.
No balls. 2
Keep the
strikes.
shit low. Bang. Good K. Great at bat.
He's out.
All right, Belly. Let's get a lead. Again. Ball. Ball 1. Thank you.
What do you get?
Oh, you fucking racist. Doing it again. A Lady Gaga house? Interesting. Interesting. ENF for the follow. Welcome in. Much appreciated over on Twitch. What you up to?
Ball, that's in.
Okay, 2 for 4. Let's go 3 for 5. And add another fucking run to the board. How about that? Get one off the scoreboard. Why don't you? Oh, what a swing! Oh my god, that barely snuck through. Good double belly. That's huge. That's fucking massive. Okay. Just early. Good job.
Nope. Ball
Judgy. Oh, baby.
1-0. 2-0.
We need some MVP shit right here. Come on. Come on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, no. I just missed it. Fuck, dude. Fuck, man. All right, Jorge. He's taking out Lee Smith. That's probably for the better. All right, hon. 1.59 ERA, bro. How? Fucking how? Well, that shit went up. 15-13, baby. Let's ride. That shit was pissed on. Little fucking rocket. Jeter. Oh, Jeter, you just missed too. Fuck. Damn it, man. Bro, we're kind of cooking. Oh my god. Finland's winning 9-0 in hockey. Holy shit. Get through. Damn, dude. Alright, up 2 still. We are still up 2. Up 2. Let's do it. Let's do it. You can do it.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Alright, Mantle. If I can hang a 0 here and then score like 2 more runs next inning, that would actually be huge. Because I'll put in Miller to close out this game.
Hey!
Or if honestly, if Ottavino gets this done fast enough and he's not wiped, I might actually keep him for the 9th. Okay. Bang. Oh, Garrick, no! Make the play! Damn, dude. Fuck. Make the play.
Now batting.
The slur. Nicholas. Kurtz. The slur. Alright, good out. It's got him at 2. Ellie's got 2 homers. Fuck, dude.
Ball.
What is this score? It's a fucking bloodbath. That's what it is. Brother, it was 10-10 after the 2nd inning. It's just a fucking bloodbath. You gotta keep in mind, I'm using the Yankees theme team, and we don't exactly have pitching.
Inside, ball 3.
Okay.
Ball 4, that's in.
Fuck. Oh, I thought I had him. I thought I had him. I was hoping that ball would stay in play. Oh, I know he swung at that shit too. I know for a fact he swung at that. Got it. Oh, brother, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't have Tim Hill. Tim Hill never got a good card, did he? That hung so much, dude. That hung so much. I'm surprised he didn't, because he did well in the playoffs. Shit, and if Gehrig makes that play, we're out of this inning with a lead, too. That's brutal. Tim Hill has never gotten a card? Interesting.
Leading off for Savannah, the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Mommy! Oh, is that enough? No, it's not. Damn. Jazz needs a sub. Jazz hit one to the wall. I just got launch angled. Jazz almost had it. Ah, fuck. My finger slipped. Do I have another first baseman on the bench? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. All right, Garrick.
Ball, that's
Okay.
out.
Just gotta get Dominguez up, that's all. Oh! Great pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Oh, come on. There's no way that's a pop-up behind the plate. Oh, my God, dude. Fuck. That's brutal. That's a good... Well, not a good swing, but not a pop-up behind home plate swing. That's brutal. Jeez. Fucking bloodbath. Oh, I get the flamethrower unis. Hooray! Alright, let me see. I'm trying to figure out pitching-wise who the fuck we can put in here, because our team is not good. Fuck it. I don't care. We probably got one more. Oh, I found a game immediately. Jeez. Alright, Nucina. At least I've got, what's his name? I got Miller next game, or this game. Paul Skeens. I have not faced a Paul Skeens in a hot minute. You know what I'm kind of surprised at? There's one guy that gets a good card every year. But, like, nobody ever uses it. It's fucking Blake Snell. Like, usually his mix is actually pretty good, too. The only thing 26 needs is more Braves players. Just specifically more Braves players. That's it. There actually are some really good Jesus. There actually are really good Braves players that they could get, like a guy like Jeff Francoeur or somebody like that. But I think there's a chance we see Andrew Jones next year, which would be cool. Try making the World Series? Damn. I think he meant Legends, but all right, shit. Why did David Cohn not get a good card? I don't recall a scandal. I don't even think he's in the game. I'm actually surprised David Cohn's not in the game because they can give him a perfect game card. Adding a woman beater. I mean, we're all just Chapmans in this game, so let's acknowledge that. But, and he's in the Hall of Fame, so I mean, character clause is kind of out the window at that point. The Yankees didn't make it this year, and Judge got 15 99s. Well, because Judge is fucking Jesus Christ himself. Well, Ty Cobb was also a really big racist when racism was okay, so. I'm pretty sure that man was born when slavery was still a thing. Yeah, I don't think Coney's ever been in the game. I'm trying to think. I can't think of him being in it. I mean, I would decline that as well. I mean, dude, I can't wait to see what Judge does this year. I actually cannot wait for that. I love me some Aaron Judge. All right, 293 and 129. Can we get somebody who's not cracked out of their mind? I don't feel like sweating anymore. Yanks running it back is crazy to me. I mean, let's be totally real. No one's beating the Dodgers. Let's be real. That team is too damn fucking good. Are you drinking the same Kool-Aid? It's crazy, Dave. Plans today? We're going to dinner later. I gotta leave probably around 1:30 to pick something up. So this will probably be our last game. But we're just going to dinner later. Bethlehem, Palestine, repent your sins. What the fuck is this? Surely you don't allow 19 again? Sure, dude. Why not? Oh, he's got a top 50 icon. 40 and 8. Doesn't seem that crazy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Jet. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. He said, what? I might get up early tomorrow and do this again. This shit's kind of fun.
Leading off for Plano, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
What? Oh, Jesus. Should have re-signed Freddie. I mean, to be fair, the Braves would have re-signed Freddie if his agent didn't fuck him. What is the color combo? I don't know. Maybe his butthole just stinks. I don't know. He had Crazy Dave as his agent. I mean, let's be real, though. I mean, although he got fucked over in the sense of not going back to Atlanta, it's worked out for him. He's still making a shit ton of money. He's won a couple World Series. Like, he's still on the Avengers. So, good pitch. Wait, Pete Fairbanks signed with the Marlins? When? Fuck. More rings in LA than Atlanta already in a third of the time. I mean, again, he's on the Avengers, so let's acknowledge that. But
No ball, 2 strikes.
I want to Google.
Did he go?
I'm gonna go Dodgers rotation 2026 depth chart. I want to see something. Okay, pitching. Blake Snell is their third. They have an ace as their number 3. Their number 3 and number 4 would be an ace on almost any team in baseball. That's insane.
Nope, that's a ball.
Go foul. Thank you. Opponent, yeah, fucking Bethlehem, Palestine, repent your sins. Like, okay, dog. We're there. This is what we call religious psychosis. Bang.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And Zobrist. I just love how the Dodgers were already, like, insanely the best team in baseball, and then they just casually added Edwin Diaz and Kyle Tucker. Like, okay. Well, fuck me, I guess.
3.
Alright, good K. Opponents fighting a holy war on the sticks. That's crazy.
Ball.
Casty signed to the Padres. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think his career is about over. I mean, he's been regressing pretty hard. Apparently, there were problems with the coaching in him and Philly. I don't know. We'll see. I would love to see his career make a revival. I don't know. Tigers. He was a Tigers legend. That's where he peaked. Well, that's where he became known. My opponent's like staring at a screen in like a pitch black room right now. He's like, I will not disappoint God anymore. Just fucking hits 8 perfects in a row. Like, nah, he was known before he went to the Cubs. Yeah, Casty is just not. He's been struggling, man. I think it could just be age regression, you know, but. Fuck. I mean, I'm assuming he'd be a full-time DH on what's it called? On the Padres. I don't know if they have a full-time DH already. Yeah, I mean the Yankees already have a loaded outfield. So no.
Leading off for the Elite, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
He's probably playing at a confession booth awaiting the results of the game to see whether or not he needs to confess, yeah. Now, Catholics don't do this kind of shit. This is definitely a Southern Baptist kind of thing. I bet Machado is going to get a lot of DH reps this year. I mean, who'd be playing third if it's not him? I ask because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. The fuck is the do? Oh, Andujar. I thought Andujar was a left fielder.
Ball one.
Father, I must confess I beat the Yankees theme tune of the show. Jesus was with me when I had the off PCI homers. Yeah, fucking really. Jesus was guiding my PCI. First, third, and left. I think Machado's still valuable enough to play on third base over Andujar. I mean, the Lord guided his bat on that one, yeah. The Lord is tipping pitches.